We are in London with Rana, Begum and Farhan Khan, two young people with different professional background, but now both of you are falling in love with the world of fashion. Let's try to understand your past, your background, and how you near this world.
You're asking about fashion, right? Well, actually, while studying back home in Pakistan, I was found by some photographers, some very well-known photographers of the current fashion industry over there. And I was more into being photographed for the editorials and for some kind of like fashion blogs and conceptual arts, fine arts kind of things. But then I stopped it because of my education, for the higher education. Then I left my country, I came to UK, and after finishing the studies, once I was actually in a fashion event because of some friends. They organized that event, and over there once again the camera spotted me. I think I would say camera is something that loves me, and maybe it is the only thing that loves me. So I mean, somehow they were kind of like, I remember the girl called, I forgot the name as well. She was consistently like zooming and focusing my face and asking me to just come and get photographed. So something that encouraged me, and I had a shoot done with her, and then I was chosen for the university I was studying it in. They choosing me as one of their cover models for the international campaign for the international students, and I got published over there. They still got my photos all over in the unis, in many prospectuses and many brochures. This encouraged me, and then I started getting more offers, and I was never represented by any agency. I was always believing in my freedom, and now I'm seriously taking it, and also this became the start, and then I never wanted to turn back. Today I got like about thousands of followers, and I did a short movie very recently, more into the businesses, even designing, whatever I want. I'm feeling like if I want to do something, I can do it. So.
And now you want to betray the world of finance for your real love, which is fashion?
Well, finance gives you money, and everybody likes money, of course. But I would say money is not the first thing I want in the world. I still believe in loving people. I still believe in friendships. I still believe in enjoying the life as much as I could. I still believe in wasting the money as well. But of course, money is also not the last thing. It goes parallel with the life. So being professional, I finished my MBA here from UK. Before that, I was professionally an economist, and this is how I learned how to save money and how to invest money. You shouldn't waste. You should simply invest. So professionally, I'm working with the banks, with some larger banking societies, building societies as consultant, owning two different companies at the same time. One is related to the showbiz and event management things, and other is related to the business and human resource consultancies. So let's say I'm a person sailing in two boats, or maybe more than two boats at one time. So, and I want to keep every one of them. I would not say that this is the only thing I want to do. I have learned about myself that I have the potential to jump into 2, 3, 4, 5 different industries at one time. If I have the potential, why shouldn't I utilize it?
Rana, you are a research scientist in ophthalmology. You are going from the world of eyes to the world of look.
Why the sudden change? I guess I just got caught up in the glamour, and I found it very exciting. It was a completely different world to me. Obviously, it's bright and sparkly. It's just been interesting, and the journey continued from my dancing, and then I've gone into modeling now, and who knows, in the future I would love to have a business on my own as well in the fashion industry.
Your first love is dance? Huh?
My first love is well and truly and always will be dancing, yes. So I do Bollywood as well as classical dancing. So I do Kathak, which is an Indian dance form. So I'm training in that as well.
Bollywood means traditional dress, color, and especially history of century and century, millennia of culture, of Indian culture.
Absolutely, as you said, you couldn't put it any better. It's people dance when they're sad, people dance when they're happy, people dance at weddings. It's an expression of their life, the phase they're going through. It tells a story, and nothing tells a story better than dancing for me. When I feel dancing, I feel very elated. I feel like I'm in a dream world, actually.
Your origins are in India, but you were born here in Britain.
Yes, I was born and brought up here, actually in central London, so proper London girl.
To be very honest, I don't plan my future. That's the thing. I just go with the flow in general. But yes, at one stage I wanted to be a pilot. And last time, since we met, I told you about that I'm learning the flying lessons at the moment, and I'm not licensed yet. So you might see me as a commercial pilot, but yeah, at the same time, since I'm running two businesses as well, so I need to carry on, and I still need to take care of those as well.
So pilot and model.
Human. Maybe not even human. I don't know. Yeah. So it's like a pilot is just like a passion. You can call it a hobby. Modeling is also like a passion, a hobby, something I'm interested in. I like getting famous, but the thing is, at the same time, this fame I'm gonna utilize as a sign, as something which you call a goodwill, a reputation, and it might be useful for my business as well. So I'm more like a business person, you can say. This is what actually I studied whole life. This is what I actually learned in my educational career, in my experiences. So why not? I'm planning to merge these things together. Probably I would end up as an owner of a brand for my own, or something like a fashion brand. Most probably a gents thing or something, but not necessarily. But it is an idea. I'm still working on it. Even I have done some paperwork for that as well. But in my opinion, this is just not the right stage. So yes, there will be business, but maybe a fashion-related business, you can say. Yeah.
Is now Pakistan fit for the development of fashion business?
Well, to be very honest, Pakistan was never unfit. I would say, like, of course, compared to the Bollywood industry, we are actually nothing. Our film industry is not actually existing anywhere. But some of the recent movies have actually proven us that we still can have the potential. At the same time, popular music industry was also like a very, very big launching platform for the very famous singers. Meanwhile, this was actually revoluting. At the same time, the fashion designers started taking part in fashion activities outside Pakistan, which is you can see the examples of Pakistan Fashion Weeks happening in London, in Dubai, and Asian fashion bridal couture and things like that, which actually I have been waiting for quite a long time. So these things start happening. The designers are actually traveling all across the world. Even they took part in New York Fashion Week last year. I remember a few very famous, well-known designers. I actually worked with them as well, some brand names. So fashion industry in Pakistan is actually one of the very, very boosting industries, and I can see the bigger names of designers coming internationally. I'm not going to point out the names particularly in the interview, but yeah, I know some of the designers actually have like their branches all across the world. And same way, still they have not left the country. They are still inside Pakistan. Their head offices, their headquarters are still in Pakistan. They are manufacturing from Pakistan. That means industry in Pakistan still is revoluting. We have cheap labor services, we have good quality fabrics available, we have very good talented people, photographers and cameramen. You can see the Asian magazines here, and I'm actually feeling honored to say events organized by Pakistan in UK are getting just famous next to the London Fashion Week. So I'm happy to say that in case if anything, if I'm doing a business like that and I have the opportunity to invest somewhere in Pakistan, I believe that my nation has the potential. Like, well, you pointed out the Khans already. We Khans are ruling the industries not only in India, we are still in Pakistan. And I won't be surprised if London will be ruled by Khans like the Bollywood is, isn't it? Yeah, well, I'm not the Shah Rukh Khan anyways. Yeah, so right. So this is how I would say in Pakistan, we got like more than 200 cities, I would say 230 or 220 cities. If one city has some bad circumstances, doesn't mean that the whole country is having a problem. People are still living there, millions of people are living there, they are surviving, and situations are getting better day by day. Yeah, whatever the curse was, you may call it terrorism, extremism, it is getting reduced by the time being. The new generation is totally different from what people think they might be. They're very talented, very skillful, and I would say knowledgeable. I'm proud of whatever is going on there. I can see the revolution, and I know our industry is actually competing with the international market quite nicely. Yeah.
And what about your future, Rana?
I think it's going to be quite unpredictable, and that's in my nature, but the sky is the limit. Definitely go much more seriously into modeling. I will pursue with my dancing. I will continue to do stage shows. If the opportunity comes to do some Bollywood work, I'm available. And I might do some business of my own as well, because I'm quite keen on making jewelry. I used to make jewelry as a kid as well, so who knows, maybe have a brand of my own. And I'm quite keen on writing as well, so I would like to be a writer given the time. It's just having the time to do everything that I want to do at the moment, really.
I would like to interrupt a little bit. Let me tell the world, because she's not going to tell. She's a very good friend of mine. I know her personally for quite a while. She is the author of 7 science journals, which she never tells anybody, but let me tell you, we are today talking with a scientist who loves to dance. And professionally, she is also working with a bank, just like one crazy guy like me, so she's working as well, yeah.
So yeah, multi-talented, I guess, well, in some ways. So yeah, I would like to do some writing as well. Emotional writing, I think that's going to be my niche. I've done all the science writing, so emotional writing is going to be...
About which subjects?
Love. That says it all.
Okay, the future is love, but what about your present research?
So the present research was in ophthalmology, so it was about aging eyes, it was about reducing inflammation in the eyes, increasing ATP levels, and we were working with red light. So we would have these masks, and we were testing it for various drug companies, and that's basically the work that I've published in journals on that. So aging in eyes, we all get it as we all age. It's about giving the person a slightly better quality of life, and not just increasing the life, but just basic things like them being able to read when they're old. It makes a very big difference to how independent they are.
Yeah, so one interesting fact is, maybe she doesn't know about it as well, because you're born here, right? Well, you don't know much about your lands. Let me tell you, people from Bangladesh actually are very famous in the world. They are in a part of phrases and EDMs just because of having the bigger eyes, bigger beautiful eyes, and the black hair. So that's how I can see where the education is coming from, right? So this is from origin, right? Okay. All right. Yeah.